When I am down, I lay my hands upon this ground.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is
Russell's React.
hit them like, share, bell, and subscribe buttons for me. Make sure you keep them comments coming. Check out my playlist down in the description box to see more of my reactions. You'll also find a link there to buy me a coffee to help support this channel. When you do, you can get an ASAP reaction from me of something that you want me to react to. I'm also now able to offer a membership where I'll give you a personal shout out in my videos, first name only unless you prefer otherwise, plus you'll get priority comment replies. So hit that join button now if you want to be a member of the Russell's React family. I want to give a shout out to Shannon for being my first member. I definitely appreciate the support. I also want to recognize the coffees that y'all have bought for us. Shannon, Sarah, Christine, Shay, and Exile the Wanderer have all supported in this way. And most recently, we have Dave that's bought me several coffees, and I'm getting to one of his requests right now. This one is called Lucky by Aurora, and I'm here to tell you this is something I've never seen or heard before. Even looking it up, I wasn't even sure if I was going to find the right thing, but he was kind of descriptive in his request, so I was pretty confident this is the right one. If it's not Dave, make sure you let me know, and we'll get on the right one, but I'm pretty confident we got the right one here. This is a live version, as Dave requested, and says that it's at, excuse my pronunciation, Nidaros Domen. I don't know if that's even close to how that's supposed to be said, so excuse my pronunciation there if I messed that up, but it's at that place. I have no idea where that is either, so I'm counting on y'all to fill me in on that. Thanks for this request, Dave. This looks like it's going to be a good one. Never, ever forget to go support these artists on their own channels. This one being Aurora. Make sure you go there, check out her content, everything she's got to offer, any way that she has available for you to support her. If you're here for it, let's get it. I mean, let me just say before we even start, how beautiful is it? Just run that back to right here. This place is beautiful.
When I am down, I lay my hands upon this ground, and for the 1,000th time I call him in. His earth is mine. Before I make the offering, remember all the faces that I see, the marks I've settled on my skin from all the different places that I've been.
Whoa.
And I feel the light for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive. And I feel the light for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive.
That one goes, I feel like that goes so deep right there, and I don't know if it's somewhat part to do with the music and the way the music is so low and so, I don't know, just almost non-existent, right? So the music's just almost not there. It's almost, there's a little bit of underlying tone, but the majority of the audio that we hear is her vocals and her words. And holy cow, are they impactful, and they're slow and drawn out and on point. She's talking about hitting her hands on the earth. So I seen the cross and stuff with, Jesus on the cross there as part of the stage and stuff. She says, and I got the lyrics up because I already knew this was a foreign artist. I think I would assume just by everything that's added up here in my brain, I think this is a foreign artist. So she is singing in English, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to understand it well, so I pulled up the lyrics. She says, when I'm down, my hands lay upon this ground for the 1000th time. I call him in, his earth is mine. And then, like, on that part, I was just like, I really was not really understanding what she was talking about there. And especially when she got into this pre-chorus here. But what struck me is in the chorus when she said, not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive. So maybe there was a point to where, she hit her dadgum hands and knees and is just, ready to give it all up. But she didn't. She turned everything over to God. Maybe. I feel like that's where this is going. Either way, this is a very moving and deep just performance all over. I'm enjoying this.
Be alive, inside my mind, behind my eyes, is coming down, and for 1,000 times I feel too numb to even try. Before I make the offering, remember all the faces that I've seen. The marks have settled on my skin from all the different places that I've been, and I feel the light for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive, and I feel the light for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive.
The way, right here. The way this stage is set up is phenomenal. It looks like she's got a choir behind her. So she's doing a multi-song performance. I bet this whole performance was amazing. I don't know any of the other songs she has, or I don't know if you'd say she or if this is a band, but I would say she. Got all the candles laid out. The lighting is insane. I don't know that I've ever seen a performance that looks like this. I'm used to like a rock concert or maybe a rap concert or a country concert. I don't know what you would call this, but this is phenomenal. This is beautiful. I don't know another word other than beautiful. This right here is beautiful. Let's keep on with this. As far as the meaning of the song, and really not sure, but I think we're talking about somebody who's hit rock bottom and was ready to end it all. And not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive, because she could not be. At this very moment, she could not be alive because that was a choice. Y'all let me know. Hey, Dave, you suggested this to me, so I'm hoping you'll let me know. I'm hoping some other people give their insights as well. Let me know what's going on here. But I think I kind of got it. But I'm still mesmerized by not only the meaning, but the performance as well. Both of them.
I'm lucky to be alive. I don't know where I am, where I go, where to even begin when I know what lies behind. It makes no sense in my mind, but I know that it's time to let go. And I feel the light for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive. And I feel the light for the very first time. Not anybody knows that I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky to be alive.
Whoa, just the way that hits right there. Thank you, Dave. I don't think I've ever heard music sound like that, other than worship music. Christian music has that same type of vibe to me, where the majority of the time it's the vocal that leads everything. Okay, like a rock band, you got guitars and drums and your vocals, but everything like intermixes, and depending on the band, which element they decide to push forward. Sometimes it can be based on the song, which element's pushed forward. This right here, this was strictly an amazing performance by this artist, Aurora. And I feel like she's either singing a song about it that was written, or she's experienced all this stuff and wrote this song. And she's experienced some tough stuff to write a song like this. This was very, very enjoyable as from a musical standpoint. It's, in a way, it's I don't know, I want to say sorrowful, but if it's something she's overcome, then it's joyful in a way, But hopefully this has impacted somebody in a positive way, if not many, many people in a positive way. This to me feels like one of those songs where you just listen to it and you just close your eyes and just imagine where you want to be, or where you are now versus where you used to be. This is wild right here. Dave, you've got another suggestion for me, and I think it's a different artist. So if it's anything like this, I'm in store for something, and I'm ready for it. Until next time, guys, peace out.